Welcome. It's the Red Files, baby. And we getting straight into it, man. The fucking WNBA, man. There's been a lot of controversy over the weeks and months. Um, to me personally, unnecessarily, but you know, it's not only about my views, but it's we speaking for the people, and then have our individual thoughts. But WNBA has been popping off this year. Um, and who not to speak to, but somebody that's that knows basketball really well. And I don't know how much you watch NBA, WNBA, but I mean it's on our radar now, so why not speak on it? Why not start the platform now, right? So I mean, speak on what's your thoughts on the NBA and what you think?
Let's talk about it.
Talk about it.
My thoughts on the WNBA or my thoughts on the NBA?
WNBA.
WNBA. Man, if you haven't, if you don't, go ahead and watch it. I'm telling you. It's much like any other sport, it's a very competitive sport. Um, and much like different variations of competition, there's different variations of competition when we're trying to compare it to the NBA. But
Facts.
these women got talent, man. And I'm telling you, if you know hoop or if you're entertained by basketball in general, go ahead and watch it. Uh, I have I have my own. See, here's the thing, right? The NBA is pushing its numbers because they have games. Each team has a game about 3 or 4 times a week, right?
Yeah.
And these TV networks publicize from the major market teams to the teams that are just having that have good records. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
these TV deals are flourishing for them. But nobody's going to these games mid-year.
Nope.
No, these stadiums are empty. NBA isn't doing that well when it comes to ticket revenues and stuff like that. The NBA 9 times out of 10 are giving these teams are 9 times out of 10 giving away tickets to
Don't even want to talk
schools.
about the small market teams.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, growing up when before the Nets moved to Brooklyn, I remember we were getting just free tickets to go to the game.
Yup. The Nets games, right? Yeah.
Right,
It was in the Eyes Out Center.
yeah, the Izod Center going to see Kendall Gill and Kerry Kittles and them guys. Like, we were
Facts.
getting free tickets for that.
Facts.
It was just like that, man. But there are ways in which they could fix the WNBA. I think it'll take time, but I would say that it's a sport that if you don't watch or if you haven't yet and you like the sport of basketball, go ahead and watch. You know, to shoot the WNBA some bail or to give you a reference point for people within our generation,
Yeah.
player comparisons, I would say. Um, Currently, probably one of my favorite WNBA players to watch is Asia Wilson, a beast. Asia
Ooh.
Wilson out of Vegas. Sports fans probably already know her, but a beast. MVP this season. I'm sure she was, this won't be her first time. Asia Wilson, oh yeah, thanks for pulling it up. Asia Wilson is averaging 28 points per game, 12 rebounds per game, almost 2 steals per game. If you look at her game tonight, she had 4 steals, about 3 blocks, 27 points, and like 9 rebounds. Like,
Shit.
let's talk about player comparison. Asia Wilson is playing like Tim Duncan, Shaq kind of basketball right now.
Damn.
Like, if you're talking about wanting to watch her play and watch skilled basketball, Asia Wilson is that. You got to go ahead and watch you some Asia Wilson. And
Facts.
when you talking about player comparison as well, Seattle, the WNBA team in Seattle they're stacked, man. And one of my favorite players growing up, Kobe. You want to watch Kobe in the WNBA? Diana Taurasi was that, but go ahead and watch you some Jewel Lloyd. Watch you
Dropping
some
gems on
Jewel
them, bro.
Lloyd. Jewel Lloyd is insanely skilled. Like she may not have the bing bing like Kyrie Irving, but she is giving Kobe Kawhi type basketball, bro. Like she's rocking the number 24, and she has been hooping. Jewel Lloyd, bro. I'm
Yep,
telling you, man.
I got her right here.
Yes, sir. Insane. You want to watch
Superstar.
challenge? Go ahead and watch these girls play. And you
Yeah.
got to give credit to the young girls that's standing at the forefront, becoming the face of the league as soon as they walk in. That's not. There's no denying that.
Facts.
And one of the things that they were pushing early on was that girls were hating on Caitlin Clark and doing too much. Hey man, when LeBron got into the league, he was equally as harassed when it came to people just wanting to see him fail.
Yep.
His teammates prior to him arriving was saying that he's just going to be another player, this and this and this. Like Caitlin Clark, I get it's heavily weighing on you how people are treating you, but at the same time, that comes with being who you are, and Caitlin Clark is that deal. You know what I'm saying? So she just
Mhm.
got to get, she got to, it just comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. I agree 100%. Shit, to all the rookies coming in this year, they got a lot of star power, bro. The
A
Brazilian
lot.
girl that's playing. You can hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, the Brazilian girl that's playing with my girl Reese. Um,
Hmm.
she has a lot of star power. I think she's from Brazil, if I'm not mistaken.
She is
So
from Brazil. She is
yeah,
from
so
Brazil.
you gotta think that's an international eye coming over here. So I think to me personally, I think it's a disservice for the NBA just to shine a light on Caitlin Clark. Like she's like you gotta think about this, bro. The majority of the players are of a certain color, right? Which doesn't matter. If you're good, you're good. Color doesn't matter in the sport of basketball, right? If you're really just good, you're good. And yeah, they fuck with her, but personally, I think Caitlin Clark, coming from college and what she did, I'm not too certain on how she was in college, but from what I'm hearing from everybody else, that she was like that in college, right? She was like just going crazy. Um, But now you're in the WNBA where these are professional athletes and they've been here for years, right? Some of them been here for years balling. So it's like a disservice to I think whoever is doing the marketing for the WNBA should be pushing for all the players. Like if you have Caitlin Clark, you should have Angela Reese and whoever's the other guard, the rookie guard here, and then have the other girls here because you can't just have one person coming in and supposedly the face of the league, right? And it does a disservice for her because she's young and like we don't know what her personality is and we don't know if she's ready for this kind of limelight. It's like they're forcing this kind of thing on her, and she's not. She's kind of saying she doesn't really want it. She doesn't like the push that she's getting um too much, but I definitely think they should push her because she has a market. But the way they're pushing her is like her team is not even marketable right now. So um like they just won a third game, but like they're not really even top tier. I mean, look what Caitlin Clark is right now at 17, right? Which is okay. She's in the stat board right now. Like it's just good. And I think she's gonna rise more. It's the more comfortable she gets. But I just think it's a disservice for the league to kind of just push one person and like oh ESPN like you type in ESPN WNBA you see Caitlin Clark won her third straight game. Okay, like you're taking away from good basketball play for waiting for somebody to play good on a game. Like you're just waiting for that, and that's a disservice for the league because it's like, bro, there are other people dropping highlights. We need to see these highlights of these girls going crazy. Where the women highlights, like you say, go back to Asia Wilson because this she should be talked about more often. I mean, what she's doing is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Especially in the time where all the eyes are on people. And she's a center. I didn't even know she was a center. She played. She don't. Does she play like a center? She don't play like a center.
She plays like Tim Duncan, man. She plays like a
Yeah.
powerful. She's like a big. She has she can shoot. She has touch around the basket, but
Facts.
she's a hell of a defender. She she's considered a center just because of her team needs, but she's a hell of a player. Um, to kind of piggyback off of what you were just mentioning, it's either exposure or exploitation, right? Because
Right.
it's win or lose. People want to see Caitlin Clark, and her team is losing because they were the worst team in the league last year.
Yeah.
So if you shadow Caitlin Clark and you box and one her, or you double team her whenever time is needed, her team is going to lose. She's a
Right.
rookie here. The intent is for her to come and be this big thing, and that's just because of the time that we are in. You got to kind of say like, yo, we can utilize the exposure, whether it's whenever we play her, put her on her ass, or fall victim to her getting 30 points. We can utilize this exposure to teams just got to be more welcome to that. And I think the narrative being pushed by media is what's driving the sense of there being this separation,
Facts.
because
It's
Caitlin
like
Clark.
reality. It's like reality, right? Versus like
Well, yeah,
non-reality.
it's driving a sense of separation, period, because it's a topic of conversation. Caitlin
Yeah.
Clark got drafted by the Indiana Fever, which is considered a mid-major team. Indiana is not, a marquee city. It's considered not, I would say, I'm sorry, mid-major, but kind of a low market team.
Shit, if
Um,
Indiana's a small market, what do you think them niggas? Shit, what do you think? The
but
Indiana
this
Pacers are a small market, so what do you think that team is, right?
Right, right. But when you look at it and you say, Angel Reese, you got drafted by Chicago Sky, which is a major market, considering the players who've come out of Chicago, in the NBA, Michael Jordan. So there's a fan base developed already in Chicago, right? Um, but what I saw was that the narrative of Caitlin Clark being who she is, it kind of got to Angel Reese, and I didn't really like that because Angel Reese is a solid player. Um,
Definitely.
she's the only rookie right now averaging a double double in the league, um, and she's probably going to possibly win Rookie of the Year if it is not Caitlin Clark, depending on how the season goes. But the thing is that you got to kind of run with it, like when Bow Wow put on them shoes for Like Mike, that team didn't sign him because of his skill. They signed him because of what was going to be putting fans in the seats. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
And
right.
Caitlin Clark just happens to have skill in addition to putting fans in the seats because of her skills. You got to run with it. You got to run with it. Yeah, foul her, put her on her ass, talk to the media about fouling her hard and whatever the case may be, but rock with it. The NBA, the WNBA, as you probably have seen, they took a hit, a $50 million hit at the end of
Why?
last season, to where they didn't make any money. They were
Damn,
under 50 mil.
damn.
So this year, with what Caitlin Clark is able to do, and with what they're doing for ticket sales with these different teams, we're going to see that change a bit, right? We're going to be able
Right.
to see teams catch charters, consistently. You'll be able to see those things. But the WNBA is under right now. How do you fix that? I don't know, man. I think there's a ton of ways to fix it. I think they should allow for these girls coming out of high school to join the big three, as you know how they let kids come go out of high school and go overseas in the men's league. I'm just thinking of different things to help put money in these girls' pockets, because what's going to
Mhm.
happen is the NCAA and these NIL deals is gonna make these kids go to grad school and
Right. It's gonna keep
stay
them
in
there for a
college.
very long time.
Right, right. So you got to think of something creative. You got to be able to combine the minds of the graders to allow for you to work. Like, one of my other things was, hey, maybe after the Super Bowl and after the NBA All-Star break, or maybe after the Super Bowl, the week of the NBA All-Star break, you start the WNBA season. you
Mm.
know Combine a few things with the NBA to kind of introduce the season for the year. Like, Caitlin Clark, Steph Curry in the 3-point contest. It's the NBA All Star Weekend, and it's the introduction to the season for the WNBA. You know what I mean? Like this when it's summertime and games are 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. Nobody ain't inside the house, bro, watching
Nah,
those WNBA games.
facts, facts.
People are moving around. People are doing it. So you got to get the season out of the summer. You
But
can't
let me ask
start
you a
it.
question.
Yeah,
Why does the NBA have an obligation to help the WNBA? Are they the same entity?
they aren't the same entity, and they don't have an obligation to help them. If I was the commissioner of the NBA, and I got the owners association along with the players association involved with whatever, or I got everybody on the same accord. If I was in the WNBA, I would go to the NBA and say, "Hey, man, let's combine things. Let's add to these TV deals. Y'all about to lose TNT. Let's bring more games to to the
Right,
television sets so
right.
that we can add more networks. Yeah, you got Amazon Prime now. Cool. Amazon gonna run shit, but let's throw Netflix in there. Why not have, you know, Shaq, Kenny Smith, and Charles Barkley keep going? Why not have Candace Parker get herself her own little, TV deal to kind of
Right, yeah. She's like
come
she should be like, one of the ambassadors. Well, I think she is, but like definitely give her more power as an ambassador to the NBA as a spokesperson or something like how Magic is kind of like
right,
for LA. Like you
right.
should have her doing the same thing, but for the WNBA in general.
Exactly. So you throw those things in there. Like Candace Parker is credible. People will watch Candace Parker talk about what happened in these games, and she also can drive the force of knowledge towards the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? Like add
Absolutely.
to these TV deals, give people more jobs.
Shit.
Work
Some of the
works wonders.
some of these WNBA players, the really good ones, I think should try to get them. I mean, the problem is that they might have to take from their own pockets to help push the WNBA, which is like kind of like a thing you fight because it's like the WNBA to them, the reason why they play wasn't because of the money, but because they love the game, right? Because they wasn't getting paid enough, right? So it's
Man,
like,
you can count on one hand. Excuse me for interrupting. I'm sorry.
no, you good, you good.
You can count on one hand how many WNBA players are on TV. How many successful WNBA players are on TV giving you an opportunity to listen to them talk about the game, like as a sports analyst?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Candace Parker, Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, they got their little thing going on, Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi. But bro, these women after they retire have to go and work
Yeah,
because
they literally have part-time jobs type shit, like, shit be
right,
crazy.
they got to go and work. Give these women these TV deal jobs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how does Charles Barkley become a household name for people 20 years plus after his retirement?
Right.
You
He
know,
living
like
good.
right, give these people these opportunities. You know what I'm saying? He's passing the torch down now, but it's about to go to another NBA retired player.
Right. Yep.
Like
Yep.
combine these TV deals, allow for your work to be a lot easier. I'm even thinking like I could be shooting for the sky here, but they should also consider like double header games. Like if the Minnesota Lynx is playing the Lakers, I mean the Sparks in Minnesota, then why not Minnesota Timberwolves play the Lakers that same day? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, that's actually smart. You know what I'm saying? Just because but you see, I agree with you 100%. Watch this though. I'm telling you, I just know that the NBA, bro, the way they move, bro, the way this company moves, they don't want nobody else to outshine them. Like, think about it. What if the WNBA has an ability because the yo, we didn't even care about college basketball, men basketball. We were just watching the girls basketball, bro, because it's just how they were playing and you know what I mean, and then the excitement behind the drama behind it. You know what I mean? And because me, I got into the basketball because of Angela Reese, right? Because they was just hating on her for I forgot what she did, whatever the thing with the face. And I was like, who is this girl? So I looked her up and I'm like, oh, okay, I like that. I like her. Like, I like her. I didn't even know nothing about no Caitlin Clark. I just see Angela Reese like balling, and then like, y'all can't stop me. And then I'm watching her interviews, and then her teammate, what's the girl, the point guard girl that was with her? I forgot her name, but
Taylor
she was
Vanderbilt.
rapping. Yeah, she her personality was lit. You know what I mean? They had mad shit going on. She was rapping and doing the
Oh, you're
school.
talking about the other point guard. Damn, I forgot her
Pretty
name.
girl. I forgot her
Yeah,
name though. Pretty as hell. She like a tomboyish kind of
yeah.
thing. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. They need to they should put the if they care, but I don't think they care, bro. I really personally don't believe they care about the WNBA because let me do my due diligence, right? Who who runs the WNBA? One second, bro. Let me double check this real quick. One second. I'm about to look to see who runs it because we're asking the NBA to do it, but in reality, if these teams want to get some money, they need to put some money into the marketing of the WNBA because at the end of the day,
I mean, these teams can't they can't do that. I mean, it's funny that it's said that they can't when you got WNBA players starting their own 3-on-3 league, guaranteeing players more money than the WNBA. That's a bad look.
oh, bro, I'm about to pull this up. This is nasty right here. This is kind of nasty. I gotta pull this up. They said NBA owners currently own. Look at this, bro. No wonder it makes sense. Look at this. You see? So they wanna dominate how much they own in the WNBA. So we got to look at this as companies how they operate, right? They're very
Well,
like
this is well. What is this art? Actually, what is this article saying? Because this seems like it seems like they're agreeing with what we were just saying.
the rapid commercial growth of women's basketball and Caitlin Clark's much anticipated pro debut has led to speculation that the WNBA could pursue a media deal. Oh, yeah, you was just saying that could media deal entirely separate from that of the NBA. Okay.
Oh, so that's
Speaking
completely separate. Okay.
Yeah, it's different. Okay. Well, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of the NBA's board of governors meeting in New York on Wednesday, Silver laid out a handful of reasons why he believes the two would benefit from being sold together, at least in some capacity. He cited the year. Let me zoom in.
Yeah, around nature, their combined schedules.
Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He
No,
cited the
I
year.
completely agree with this.
Yeah, NBA expertise is promoting basketball, and the two leagues shared investment in technology and improved fan engagement. Okay,
Well,
I
this
think
is
it
where
is.
they gotta. This is where they gotta go to Adam Silver and be like, "Yo, you want us to stick together? Give us more revenue on these TV deals because that's the biggest issue. WNBA players are getting 15% of the TV deal revenues. Like
Mm,
15% is nothing, man.
yeah, ain't shit. Part of an exclusive negotiating window that the NBA holds with its two main broadcast partners, the other being Warner Brothers Discovery Turner. Silver said a decision about whether to integrate them will likely be a collective choice between the two leagues. A representative of the WNBA who has an NBA.com email address when response. What the fuck are you talking about? The NBA season covers about 260 different days of the year. Yeah, you was mentioning that early in the year. And the WNBA covers about 60. Silver said, "Yeah, they got 260 and y'all only 60, bro. They could definitely do something." And there's
Right.
not a ton of overlap. Together, they span most of the calendar year. A valuable characteristic when negotiating media deals. That's especially true. Silver said a streaming service like Amazon Prime Video or Apple TV become more involved in sports rights. Those services are constantly fighting churn, so year-round content is more attractive. That was part of the thinking behind Netflix's recent $5 billion deal with WWE. That's kind of crazy. And Netflix always says they broke. They be capping, bro. Netflix be capping crazy. They be like, yo, we broke, man. We broke, we broke. Y'all be lying, bro. $5 billion deal with the WWE. Silva also said both leagues have been investigating to develop expertise around new technologies, artificial intelligence, and other digital um, presentations. Combined deals, he said, would let both leagues better leverage the benefits of those investments. Um, the NBA launched the W. Oh, so the NBA did do it. The NBA launched the WNBA in 1997, and over the course of the NBA career, Silva has played a significant role in shaping the women's league business strategy. Oh, that's dope. NBA owners currently hold about half of the see. Let's see. This is the problem I'm having right here. NBA owners currently hold about half of the WNBA's equity, and with the rest in the hands of the league's teams, some whom also own NBA franchise. 2 years ago, the WNBA closed a $75 million funding round that valued the league and its teams at $1 billion. That's nasty. They did a funding. That's crazy. Um, I mean, this is actually a good step in the right direction. When was this article made? In April. This is actually a good thing. But then look at this. They got fucking Curry. Who is this chick? I don't know who this is. But going to what you were saying, if they really want to do that, I mean, now that I read that I have 50%, they have an obligation to make more money on the side. So it
Mhm.
will be in their best interest to do what they were gonna think about doing. It might be a 5-year process though, personally, to get all the stuff really ready to go. And I think in that time, these players are like the young kids are gonna really develop like really top tier. But I think if you really want to lead that charge, man, you can have your Caitlin Clark, you can have your Angel Reese, all the rookies, you can have those. But man, stop sleeping on these girls because you're gonna have selective outrage come up when, like, okay, Caitlin Clark didn't get to go to the what you call it, the Olympics, right? And from my understanding, it's because she's just not good yet. You know what I mean? Like they have better guards than her right now. So it's like, bro, at the after a while, these fans that are jumping on the Caitlin Clark bandwagon, if they don't see her do anything this year, especially in the playoffs, that number is going to drop. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think fans are fickle, bro. When they don't see her doing what they needed her to do and they tired of defending her and whatever, going all crazy for her, then it's going to drop. And my thing is
That's just so harsh to say, though. She's a rookie. There's 15 veterans that are better than Kaden Clark, bro.
facts.
That's why she. That's probably why she didn't go. I mean, like you said, her team hasn't performed. You said that earlier for sure. They
Yeah.
haven't performed. It'll be hard to put her on Team USA right now,
Yeah.
but at the same time, this is a building block. Like they want this type of exposure so that they could get more money for the WNBA. You know, like
Do you think she had a spot? Because she don't even have a spot on the bench. It's kind of nasty.
no. What I'm saying is, if you go back to even if you go back to that list of the top WNBA players in the league, she falls to number 17.
Yeah.
Each WNBA team has 12 players on their team. I believe the Team USA roster is 12 women. So there are guards, Jewel Lloyd, Sabrina Ionescu. There are guards that are better than Caitlin Clark. That's why she didn't get picked.
Yeah, and I don't understand why people would like. It's even in the media, bro. They like, oh, she got snubbed. I'm like, bro, y'all are ballers. Why are y'all capping right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, if you look at the Vegas Aces with Asia Wilson, the two guards on her team, the three guards on her team are damn near all on Team USA.
That's
They are
kind of
all
crazy.
tough. Jackie
That's
Young,
crazy.
like, yeah, bro. I think their whole starting lineup might be on that team. Honestly,
That's crazy.
maybe just one person, but Jackie Young is solid. You know, Kelsey Plum, she's tough. Like there are women in the WNBA that are better than Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark might have flourished from how marketable things are now with the social media world that we are in,
Mhm.
but she was also deserving of it. She took a program like Iowa that's just not talked about in basketball, period, and she became the leading scorer in women's college basketball history. Like you got to give her credit, but it's women better than her. You know, right now at least. Like I would imagine 2-3 years from now, we're saying that Caitlin Clark might be the best woman in the WNBA. You know, who knows?
Yeah.
But like if you look at the women in the WNBA, like it's almost like people saying Caitlin Clark deserves it is almost like when people say that she deserved a spot in the Olympic team, I think people are pushing the marketability of the Olympic team more than the fact that they not watching the WNBA because they
They're
don't know
not.
these other females.
They don't.
Like,
They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. They only know about Caitlin Clark and then who they quote unquote hate.
yes, bro. Like there you
She's
go.
averaging
Chelsea Gray.
28,
Chelsea Gray
bro.
is like Chris
Crazy.
Paul. Chelsea Gray played like Chris Paul, but Jackie Young is tough. Like, yes, I'm picking Jackie Young over Caitlin Clark right now. You know, that's just what I'm doing.
Yeah, she's averaging 17. Yeah, it's like, yeah, man. I mean, you want good product. I mean, it. Hey, it's gonna be a sad case when she don't. If Caitlin Clark don't develop the way they pushing her the way to develop, because then it's like a sink or swim kind of thing. Like
That's the tough part. That's the tough part about it. And she got to be able to swim. Shark swim. Braun was
facts.
Braun was a swimmer. You know what I'm
Ron was
saying?
swimming, my nigga. That
Like
nigga was swimming, nigga.
for real. Like he was swimming his rookie year. He got to
Facts.
be a shark because people expect
Facts.
him to be who he is. You know.
Hmm.
So
Team
she
wasn't
got to
playing good, but he
swim.
was balling. And the team, and you gotta think about it too. Wimby team, they be selling him, bro. They
Hmm.
be selling him.
Yeah, yeah, man. They don't get that man the ball the way he's supposed to be getting the
No,
ball.
they don't. They don't. They be
But that's what I'm saying. Like, Caitlin, she got to swim, man.
yeah, she got yeah, man. Yeah, she gotta swim, bro. For real. She gotta well, I don't know what in her game she gotta do, but she probably gotta get a little bit bigger. Um, play probably better defense or play more better point, instead of being a scoring point. Because she's a scoring point guard.
Yeah, she's probably like a unicorn for them right now, bro. She's playing defense. She's a point guard. She's a two guard,
Right.
but she's naturally like a two guard. She's gonna bounce off of screens and hit threes. She's gonna be able to like get you off the dribble, hit another three. Like I wouldn't call her a point guard, but she can do that too.
Got you.
She is a lot like Steph Curry. Like Steph
Oh,
Curry
okay.
is not going to get like 12 assists a game, but he can get it if you need him to.
Right. Okay. I'll fuck with that. Yes. I just love to see it, man. I'm definitely gonna get a Asia Wilson jersey. I'm going to
Yeah,
get a
man.
Reese jersey. I'm going to get a Clinton Clark jersey. You know what I mean? No hating shit. You know what I mean? Like just to support the young motherfuckers. You know I gotta get that Brazilian John jersey.
Yeah, Camila Cardozo. She just started playing again. She was hurt. She got
Yeah,
hurt early on. She just started playing
big.
again.
She big as hell, bro.
Yeah, she like
She be
mine.
running fast as shit too.
She like 6'8", bro.
Yeah, damn. She's 6'8".
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah, she's tall, man.
that's a big girl.
She's tough, man. She just won a national title, you know. But yeah, she's tall.
Yeah, this is beautiful to see, man. Definitely got to support these girls, man. We definitely going to talk more about them in the coming future. So if you want to know, you want to hear a WNBA talk, we definitely going to have it for you. Um, if you have any disagreements with us, you know what I'm saying, leave it in the comment section. You know what I mean? Um, I guess we could wrap it up. Well, what's your final thoughts on the WNBA and just the what in the future? What should they do to get their just due?
Final thoughts, man, is go watch these girls. That's no different from, if you're a new artist and you're asking people to stream your music, that's what we should just go do. With the WNBA, we got to go watch them first and foremost.
How do we find them though? Like where are they? What channel do we even look to see they're on?
I believe they have games that will show on NBA Network,
Okay.
ABC, NBC, ESPN. I mean, they have a joint deal with the NBA, so they're showing on a lot of the same networks. I believe. I think they're even on Hulu. They may be on what's it? Not Netflix, HBO Max, if I'm not mistaken. They may be on HBO Max, but yeah, you can catch them a lot of different places, man. Actually, yeah, that's where I would say your best bet is. Like, if you're streaming, they're on Hulu. I believe they're on HBO Max. I don't know if they're on Amazon Prime, but they will be.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, NBA.
Amazon be going crazy.
Mm-hmm. I think they're on NBA TV. I think they're on NBC and ABC as well as ESPN. But watch them. You said Camila Cardozo, her and Angel Reese is going to be like Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins when they played in
Yeah.
New Orleans. That's going to be a serious duo to watch. But we got to start by watching them, man.
Yeah, we definitely got to support, man. Definitely support these girls all across the board. If you got your team you like, fuck with that team, promote the team, talk about the team. You know what I mean? Right now I'm just like floating around, but I'm fucking with Angel Reese as a player. But I'm looking for that home team just to say I fuck with that team. And say that's my team. It might just end up being
The Comet.
right, right. Where they from? Where the comments at?
Houston.
Oh yeah, all right, bet. Fuck it. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm a fan now. Fuck it. I'm about to go to that game. You feel me? Yeah, man, we definitely got to support these women. They're doing a phenomenal job. Um, this puts money in their pockets, and it's just good to see, man. We got to see these girls get their just due. Just like if you have a daughter and she wants to play ball, and she wants to go somewhere and do something, you should be able to push this so she has an alleyway to go somewhere. You know what I mean? Like if she wants a ball, hey, you probably could make it to the WNBA. You know what I mean? Go ahead and do your thing. You know what I mean? And look, by the time somebody's daughter does play there, it might be profitable. You know what I mean? So it might you might be generationally good now. You know what I mean? So stop hating on these girls. They can't dunk like that. So stop thinking that they fucking like on some. You know what I mean? They be wanting some of these dudes, man. They be in the comment section, bro. And I want to just speak on this before we dip off. Let's speak on the haters, bro, real quick. I just want to get rid of them,
I
body
got
them real
you.
quick. Yo, these dudes get online and they like, oh, like Angela Louise came down and she did some wild ass layup shit, like spread her legs type shit. It was funny as hell. But it was like, yo, but in the caption, it was like it was Angela Reese dunks. And I'm like, oh, she dunking? I'm like, oh shit. So I clicked the video, the motherfucker dunk. Right? like,
They
I'm
capping
like,
for
all right.
views.
Yeah, I'm like, that's funny. That's cool. But then they're like, yo, da da da. I'm like, yo, half y'all niggas can't even dunk in the like y'all talking like y'all good ball players on the court. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, they all talking like they play professional basketball. 9 times out of 10, these girls will bust y'all ass. Like,
Mm-hmm.
bust y'all ass bad to the point where you're gonna be crying and bitching. Like, it's this girl on Twitter. She be just on TikTok, she just be busting like these dudes' ass in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So it's
I
like,
think I've seen that. I think I've seen that.
mhm, she just be busting niggas' asses. So yeah, man, stop talking crazy like y'all really got it like that. Like y'all half y'all get on the court, y'all don't set no fucking screens, y'all stay in the corner like fucking bums. And then when you get the ball, you do a move and you lose the ball. Meanwhile, these girls are actually playing point guard. These girls are actually playing the positions and playing them to their full potential. You know what I'm saying? They
Yep.
doing plays, back doors, and doing all this stuff. We ain't seen some of this shit out of the NBA. The NBA ain't even playing like that.
Yeah, real quick before I comment on that, before you go looking for the comment, man, I was joking. That was a team in the WNBA back in the day. They got rid of a lot of teams. The
Oh,
comment
you was
don't
about to
exist
send me on a
anymore.
dummy mission, huh? I'm like, yeah, I want to go see the comments. They're like, nigga, they ain't there, nigga. I'm like, nah, my man told me in the comments.
Nah, I think the closest thing to you might be Dallas. I think
Yeah. I
Dallas,
might end up going to the
Wing.
Dallas joint. Yeah, I might
Yeah.
just end up supporting the Dallas joint. Why not?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this is beautiful, man. Just stop hating, man. Support these girls, man. Half y'all niggas can't do it. Half y'all niggas don't even got the layup package these girls got. So
Facts.
stop the cap. You know what I mean? Half y'all niggas can't shoot like these girls. They be hitting shit. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, yo, you ever seen some of these girls shoot, bro? They shoot with
Yeah.
such a crazy like range, and they just all
Mhm.
net, bro. They be hitting net. I don't hear no clink, clink, clink. All net. It like, I'm like, damn.
Factual.
So yeah, man. Definitely support, man. I'm locked in. When I'm at work and they be having TV on, I just click that shit and turn on whatever game. It be Minnesota sometimes. I think the Minnesota Lynx or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I could watch that. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely getting into it. And I'm gonna learn by the end of the summer. I'm gonna learn some of the girls' names that need to be learned. I'm gonna study what needs to be studied, and I'm gonna pop out to one of the shows and probably see if I can go to a playoff game. You know what I mean? Like if I got some bread, I'll fly out to watch a playoff game because I know it ain't gonna be expensive, but I know the WNBA playoff games be lit too.
They do.
Yeah, they be lit, bro. So moving forward, man. Definitely shout out to Asia Wilson. You know, we gotta leave it on a note. Asia Wilson, the queen of the WNBA right now. Stop playing with her. You feel me?
Stop
And she
playing.
look good as fuck. You know what I mean? And she look good as fuck. Like, damn. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas be with, oh, I'm just want to watch LeBron and I want to watch KD. Y'all like watching men too much, bro. Y'all like watching men a little bit too much. Like, we need to start watching some of these ladies play ball. You feel me? Like, we need some, and they look good. You know what I mean? Not to use that like as far as in like a sexual thing, but they are
Right.
very, you know what I'm saying? They're beautiful. Just like some of the girls come to see Bron and they think they look good. All right, well, I think these women look good and they be balling. You feel me? Hair laced up, hair, you know what I'm saying, looking nice. You know what I mean? Just dropping 30 on you with the fucking frontal and the long, you know what I mean, 38-inch weave. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, son. With the donkey, you feel me? That shit ain't over. But man, I'm it off, man. Peace and love to all the women out there.
Yes, sir, man. Peace and love to all y'all women out there, man. And like I said, watch the WNBA, man. It's a competitive sport, man. Real good competitive sport. And thanks again for having me, man. This was dope.
You know what I mean? You know what it is, man. All right, we out, and we're gonna be back with another one. Peace.